I ended up picking up 7 out of the 21 different shades offered on these new Hourglass and Lock Satin Creme lipsticks. They cost $38. They are made in Korea. I will be leaving all the details of the lipsticks as well as everything that I have on in terms of my makeup, jewelry, my top, absolutely everything. It will be on the description box below along with the links for your convenience and easy shopping. But before we jump into swatches and the full review on these lipsticks, let's go for the fragrance of the day. And I'm gonna go with this new one by Tom Ford, is Cherry Smoke. And actually just a couple days ago or one day ago, I honestly do not know when I'm going to be uploading this video, I have reviewed the 2 new fragrances by Tom Ford in the cherry collection, the cherry family, Electric Cherry and Cherry Smoke, and I also compare it and rank it with the OG Tom Ford Lost Cherry. So if you haven't watched that video yet, I will highly suggest you to go and watch it. So let's go for the fragrance of the day. Cherry Smoke. It's such a gorgeous fragrance. It has notes of dark cherry, saffron, which brings that intriguing factor, also leather, but the leather is super smooth, olive, which usually it's a little bit kind of bitter, but on this case I think it brings a little bit along with the leather that is smokiness, and it also have woody notes. If you want to know more details, I will highly suggest to go and check out my review so you know more about longevity, projection, and all those great details. Okay, my friends, now let's go into these new lipsticks by Hourglass. Like I was saying, they come in a variation of different shades between pinky nudes, neutral nudes, cool tone nudes, also reddish tones, coral shades, orangey tones. I mean, the selection of shades is fantastic. Now, these lipsticks are not limited edition. They are supposed to stay, and as per usual, Hourglass is vegan and cruelty-free. Another thing about these lipsticks is that they are high pigmented. They are supposed to give you full opacity in one swipe, being thin consistency, and have that beautiful satin finish, non-drying. Also because they are infused with mango seed butter, avocado oil, and argan oil. Now let's take a look at this beautiful packaging. It's gold, it's very reflective, definitely is fingerprint central. I really love the embossing of the Hourglass logo, that H with a little rabbit in the middle, because again, this brand is really and truthfully vegan and cruelty free. It also has a slanted design. They are magnetized. Yes, like this. And it's a soft magnet. It's not a magnet that is like too harsh or too pulling. They are not super heavyweight, but they are also non-flimsy, so they really feel luxurious on touch. Now, on this side, on the opposite side of the H, you have the shade name. And when you take it out, like as you open it up, you will get left with this slanted side right here, which I thought at the beginning this was going to be the cup, but it's not. So when it sits down, it sits a little bit slanted, which is a lot of fun. I will be posting on my Instagram a reel so you can see it how they sit, also a little bit of close-up. So if, again, you're not following me on Instagram, I will highly suggest you to do so, as well as TikTok. Now, on this cap is where it lies the name. Don't you worry, because they have decided what it seems like perhaps to be a little bit of an afterthought. They put a little sticker. It doesn't look bad at all, with the name and the number of the lipstick shade that you have on this side, which I'm gonna be very honest with you, I feel that they could have done a little bit more, something like along the lines of what Chanel does. I know Chanel is more pricey, but basically it happens to be kind of the same thing. You open it up, and then on the cap is where it remains the name of your lipstick, and then you're like, okay, well, how I'm gonna know if this is the right lipstick? Chanel has engraved a number of the lipstick. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but it's there. It's tiny, but it's there. So I think that could be something, a little bit of an upgrade that Hourglass can do. But nonetheless, the lipsticks, they don't only look, but they feel luxurious. Okay, let's go ahead and start swatching them. And if I haven't mentioned it to you just yet, I do film in natural light. It's a little bit of a gloomy, very rainy day. I'm here in California, and we have received a rainstorm like none other. So let me get you closer and let's start with the swatches. Going first with the shade Oasis, described as a neutral pink. Definitely one swipe is giving me full pigment. Yeah. It doesn't feel balmy, but it does feel nourishing. Creamy, but it's not settling onto my fine lines. There is the shade Oasis. The next shade is Dove, described as a soft pink peach. There you go, one swipe. I really like also the shape of the bullet. It's kind of hugging and the top is just perfect so you can really line your lips. Next shade, Lotus, a deep neutral rose. This is such a beautiful shade, a little bit borderline kind of neony, but not really neon. It's so elegant, but yet it has so much power. This is such a gorgeous shade, mostly for a springtime. Wow. Next shade, Alpine, a warm beige. Oh, this is a gorgeous shade, mostly for smoky eye looks. Incredible. The next shade is Tide, described as a rosy beige. Tropic is a rosy mauve. Reef, a coral pink. Wow, another stunning shade. This is perfect for spring and summertime. I went ahead and reapplied the shade Lotus. It's one of the shades that really conquered my heart. Is that beautiful pinky tone that is different enough and beautiful for springtime. Honestly, I'm really ready for spring and summer again. I know. I'm done with winter mostly because of this rain. Is just too much. But it's really hard to decide because all of the shades that I tried today are gorgeous. I really love this shade Tropic because it's the perfect rosy mauve tone that I just it's one of my favorite type of shades and usually a shade that is very comfortable for me to find in pretty much any brand, but this specific tone it just have some sort of sophistication that is just so lovely. Same thing with this shade Reef. Wow, what a gorgeous shade that you can wear definitely spring and summertime. I think these two other shades right here, one is called Tide and the other one Alpine, they are wow, they are the perfect nudie tones. Let's see, Alpine is more of that neutral kind of nudie tone with a little bit of warm, kind of like a warm beige. I think that was the description that they gave, which is fairly accurate. That's another thing too. They have very accurate descriptions in terms of each of the shades. And then the shade Tide is your perfect nudie pink shade. I mean, like these are stunning. They remind me a little bit to the shades Sable Smoke from Tom Ford. The other one is is not Spanish pink, or is it Spanish pink or blush? I don't remember, but it's one of the pink shades from Tom Ford. In terms of how they feel, they remind me a lot to the Lip Powers by Giorgio Armani in terms of that balmy feeling, not so thick, thinner in consistency, but I feel that the new Unlock lipsticks by Hourglass, they do have more pigment than the ones from Giorgio Armani, but in terms of the feeling is kind of the same, that one swipe and you really see the beauty of them, and they are not extremely shiny, they just have a perfect satiny finish that they don't feel that they are gonna move around or migrate. I mean, obviously it's up to you if you want to use a lip pencil, but I don't see like it's gathering or going anywhere that is not too thick, too battery. Obviously, because it's a satin lipstick, you will need to reapply it, but I'm just so curious to find out in this collection a shade that is more of like a reddish orange tone. Oh, that would be incredible, because these lipsticks, oh, they look just fantastic, and the opacity, they are so beautiful. If in case you want to know if it has a scent, it doesn't have any scent. Also, the amount of product that you get is pretty generous. It comes with 4 grams of product, when usually, like say for example, the ones by Giorgio Armani, they come with 3.1 grams of product. The ones from Charlotte Tilbury, they come with 3.5 grams of product. So these ones by Hourglass, they give you a little bit more, 4 grams of product in total, again made in Korea. Very, very beautiful formulation. Really happy for this launch of Hourglass. We are seeing a lot of lipsticks at this beginning of the year. Not too long ago, I reviewed and swatched the new shade of Chanel Rouge Allure Velvets, and now Hourglass. Oh my goodness, we are showered by lipsticks. But now I would love to know from you, which of all the shades that I tried today were the ones that really are going into your wish list, which ones you like on me. Let's continue the conversation on the comment section down below. While you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. It would be amazing if you can come and follow me on my Instagram and TikTok. If you like this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends. And if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other videos right here that I'm sure you're going to love. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.